Last time on Just Roll With It, the fated arrive in Valletta, with tension still high from the battle fought before.
Hey, Sillin!
I keep walking.
Sillin!
I'm still going.
Someone's having a bad day.
Hey, say that again.
Br'aad and Taxi make their way around the city, looking for somebody who could help them save Silnan from his curse.
Hey there, I'm Br'aad. So my friend and I here, we're looking for if there's anywhere here to remove curses.
Meanwhile, Velrisa finds the Church of Ouijas. After Taxi and Br'aad interrupted, it isn't long until they find themselves on a car's bad side.
Taxi, you watch as Br'aad starts walking up, he just falls to his knees. His eyes have gone fully white.
With broken faith but valiant hearts, they'll just have to roll with it. Where we last left off, you guys land in Valletta, immediately going some separate ways. Silnan Mountain, you heading for the tavern, already calling it a night after a very long travel just to get here. But moving forward, Velrisa, you investigate looking for this chapel. You're looking for the place to right your wrongs. Moving around the city and talking to the people, you learned that this chapel was abandoned long ago, years ago. But you were told by the letter to go to the chapel. So you investigate the abandoned building anyway, feeling something awry. And by chance, Taxi and Br'aad moving around the city, you guys were looking for a different set of information. Looking for some way to remove Silnan's curse. Onder told you that you'd find something here, some sort of source, some key to the information. Meeting a very wise and quite friendly old man. He gladly hopes you learn a bit more about the area and about where you might have to go to find such a spellcaster. And it ends up being the same place that Velrisa is going, the old abandoned church. Arriving first, though, was Velrisa. Velrisa, you entered the church. And you spoke to a man that made you feel belittled. He made you feel different. Your first feeling of this man, you felt like he wasn't one of Ouijas. He didn't feel like a follower. He didn't feel like one of yours. You are repented. You are given your repentance. At some point, bursting in Taxi and Br'aad, the man disappears, leaving just Velrisa. A lot of questions and then immediate answers. The man abruptly comes back, more hostile this time, thanks to somebody on the party, we won't name names. And in a very sour note, the party pursues this man as he tries to get away using his very bizarre set of spells and tools. Moving down deeper into the cathedral, into the abandoned church, you find a coffin, a woman's body, but one that's been preserved. Looking at the abandoned building, looking at especially the exterior, you saw that nothing here was kept, nothing here was preserved. So why is this here? And is it connected to this man? Moving in further, Br'aad. The man seems to be aggressive towards Br'aad for some reason.
I can think of a few reasons.
I said we're not going to name names. Br'aad, the man, for the second time, he seeps into your mind. Through some sort of arcane spellcasting, he finds a way to invade your own thoughts, what you're seeing, what you're believing. Looking around, you're in a place way too familiar. Looking around, you see your father. You see a younger Silnan. and your mind feels like it begins to deteriorate. You start to lose your memories of Taxi, of Velrisa, of Mountain, of the adventures you've had so far. You're almost like you're being reversed back to this age. All you remember is this here and now, and it all feels too real. You feel like you're slipping. Brendan grabs a hold of you very aggressively. He holds you up into the air. Past Sonnen, far above, you feel like your life is in danger. How do you act in this situation?
Wait, I'm sorry.
He picks you up.
Throws.
No, he's picked you up. He's raised you what feels like to your age and your height very far off the ground. You feel like your life is in danger. You feel nothing but fear. Sonnen yells back at Brendan as he grabs a hold of you, trying to pull you away from your brother. I think you said, like, don't hurt him or something like that.
Yeah, I think I said something like that. Let go of him.
Taxi kind of morphed into Sonnen.
Yeah.
He reaches past Sonnen and grabs a hold of Br'aad. As Sonnen screams out trying to save you, he pulls back from Sonnen and he says, "Don't pretend, Sonnen." And then he looks back at you, Br'aad. And as he balls up his other fist, clenching it with anger, he looks at you straight in your eyes. He'll get what he deserves.
Now, I'm not supposed to react. It's Sonnen, right? Like,
No.
we're not. Okay, cool.
Okay. Do I remember what's going on, or am I just Kid Br'aad?
Make a wisdom
It's
check.
important.
Make a wisdom check for
Okay.
me. Let's see. Does
Wisdom,
would Br'aad
Jared!
Why wisdom?
there's a beautiful thing here called repression that happens in the human brain, especially to one like Br'aad's.
Yeah, so wisdom, just a straight up and down wisdom check.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
15.
15. That's not bad. Wow.
It's very high for
Very
me.
good for Br'aad. Br'aad.
This is such a painful memory, probably.
Yep.
Very, very much so. Br'aad, what you remember at this point, you were still in the orphanage, obviously. At this point, you only saw Brendan about amount of times you could count on one of your hands. Brendan was never really in your life after your mother's passing, which was the day you were born. What you remember from this time is very, very vague. You were very young. You remember holding on to Sonnen's hand throughout the most of it, just walking where he went, going where he was. You remember a lot of adult, a lot of bigger people, intimidating people in suits and very fancy dress, all looking at you with very scouring or judgmental looks. You remember something about papers, things being signed, some sort of meeting or issue. And then you remember a ruckus starting. You don't remember why exactly, but the people that your father was talking to, signing these papers with, they got very upset with him, vocally screaming at him, pointing at him, very, very angry. And this is the situation that happened that night afterwards. A lot of it's a blur. You were very, very young. You were probably about 4, maybe 5.
Oh, damn.
At this point, you were very young, and it's all the memories are very hazy. But you remember the screaming at your father. You remember his anger, and this situation happening afterwards, feeling like it's your fault, why something went wrong.
I needed to take a mental second to remember if 5-year-olds could speak. This is not a good sign.
Yes, they can. Yes, they can.
I say to him, why do I deserve this?
He actually stops when you say that, and his eyes widen. He lets go of you, and you fall to the floor, trying to land on your feet, but falling onto your back.
Dumbass 5-year-old fucking.
He puts his head in his hands and starts to kind of aggressively move them through his hair, pulling out strands of it as he does. It's not your fault, Br'aad. It's not. It's hers. Bad fucking blood! He slams his fist hard on the desk. He looks back to you, Sonnen. Both of you, leave. Get out of here. You know your way back to the orphanage. Just leave.
I thought they were in the orphanage.
No, they're not right now.
I just run over and grab Solon's hand then.
I kind of look up. Yeah, someone would look up and like, come on, let's go. And then they go. I mean, he wants out. I'm pretty sure that's how it probably would have went down.
As Sonnen's arms kind of wrap around you, start helping you up off the ground, Br'aad, your vision comes back to as you're back to where you were. You look around, you're on your knees on the cold ground of the abandoned church. You see Taxi standing there ahead of you. You look over and you see the man as well. And his look of at first what was pure anger moves into more of something inquisitive as he pulls his hand back, finishing the spell.
I'll try and help Br'aad up.
Thank you. Yeah.
Bad blood.
Why'd you stop? Let's go. Let's do it. Let's dance.
Why do you have bad blood?
Huh? Do you suck and you're also racist?
He very curiously looks at you, and then as he raises his hands up, he pulls the hood back for the first time, and you see his very long elven ears on either side of his head, kind of masked up by his very dirty, white, sort of clumped up hair as it falls to the sides. You're different. You're interesting. And at this point, he starts to just approach you. Starts slowly stepping towards you. Kind of this, he's staring at your face with his head slightly cocked to the side, kind of just observing your features.
Is he still missing like his face? Like the bone? I thought he was just bone man.
Yeah, no, that very much is there. On the left side of his face, around about mid-cheek section, so like if you were to think where your lips are, about that, a little higher than that on both cheeks, so on his left cheek there, up to where his eyebrow would be, that entire section towards his eye is just pure bone, and then the eye in the socket.
Okay.
It is absolutely horrid to look at.
Why are you doing what you're doing? Don't come any closer.
You did feel different. He looks towards you, Velrisa, which you were up by the coffin, were you not?
Yeah.
He looks at you, and then he goes, "Don't touch her. Stay away, please."
What do you mean stay away? What's wrong with him?
She's been gone for quite some time. He then turns back to look at you, Taxi, and Br'aad.
Hello. Are you going to explain what you're doing to Br'aad?
I'm very confused.
You're not the only one. He actually starts to move his hand towards your head to
I wouldn't.
No
more touchy.
doesn't make him stop. Does somebody put their hand down and actually stop him?
I will.
Okay. You grab a hold.
Nervously.
You grab a hold of his wrist to stop his hand as he reaches towards Br'aad.
Hey, you are crossing a line.
And being
have
you're
not
very
said-
weird.
You not
and
realize what I do. I am
It
not
seems
hurting.
pretty shitty if you ask me.
I'm not harming. He looks back at Br'aad.
I beg to differ.
looks-
You
back.
shot us with a blast.
He looks back. His eyes avert back to you, Br'aad. Your mind is a labyrinth. Yours especially. The twists, the turns, the dead ends. I've never seen one so elaborate. I must know more.
What gives you the right?
It is what I'm here for.
To what the heck? What's going on? Velrisa, who is this who is this creepy guy?
Listen.
Steps back, and he at this point he starts to stand a bit more straight up, a bit more formal, and he seems to be dropping his guard slightly. I've been here for much longer than anyone here, especially. I am an oracle. I am one who sees all.
A what?
I can peer into the minds of each and every one of you. Learn things you forgot. Things you never knew, repressed memories. I walk.
Shouldn't you ask for consent?
I need not. This is my role. What gives you the right to keep it all to yourself?
I look at Br'aad.
Knowledge is knowledge. I want to learn all. How else are we to advance, to learn, if we do not learn from each other?
Taxi, this guy's giving me big jeepers creepers.
And who are you in relation to Ouija?
Someone who holds a much higher stature than you. The first, I am the one who brought her where she is. A deity is nothing without the ones that follow it. She was my past lover.
Gross.
I still know not what happened or why, but what I do know is her power. What she's gained now, what she has. I was her first follower. And for that, I am the leader.
And as a leader, does it give you the right to be toying with people like this?
Toying, I am not toying. As a vessel, what gives you the right to take away a mortal life?
I have no right to do so.
As somebody who must repent, what gives you the right to speak out of line?
Listen, these two here, yes, they might not be the greatest. They might do things that they shouldn't. They might be here right now when they shouldn't. But without them, I wouldn't have been able to accomplish anything.
He turns back to you, Br'aad.
I wouldn't have been able to destroy the city, free all those souls, and without them, I wouldn't be able to make my journey to this repent.
The aura around this one, it's different.
And how so?
If I knew, I would say. I've never felt such a magical force. It's not good, it's not evil.
What do you wish from this? What do you want from him?
He stands up more straight, and he actually, at this point, he drops his hands to his side and just starts to walk towards the exit door.
I want knowledge. Without it, I can't bring her back.
What kind of knowledge?
You think I know? I don't know what to bring her back with. No resurrection magic has been able to save her. But there must be something, and I will find it.
As a follower of Ouija, aren't we supposed to be against resurrection?
No. Who taught you? What?
So you're saying it's okay to bring anybody dead back to life?
No, not anyone. It is not okay to bring back the dead for evil causes, or to bring them back as vessels or soldiers or some sort of army. But if a soul is lost, if a soul has been taken and it is not their time, and they want to be back, there's nothing wrong with them coming back. There's nothing wrong with undoing wrongs. Someone didn't do enough reading.
Well, then how did she die?
She was taking away. This here, well, you can call her Symphony. This is the one who birthed Ouija's.
Your god, Ouija's?
Yes, my previous lover.
Your backup, your dad?
No,
This is all really hard to follow. Listen, I just don't understand what Br'aad has to do with this.
your friend has nothing to do
neither.
with it. But, as I said, he feels different. He feels strange. I had to inspect your libraries. I had to see what makes you different.
How about this then? How about this? I will say sorry for coming in here and chasing you around. And you say sorry for inspecting my libraries without even asking. And then maybe we can do a little trade. I'll let you dig in the books a little more if you come back and maybe help my brother with the curse thing.
Ah, yes.
I look at Br'aad in shock.
Curse. You want a curse lifted.
That
What's
is
the point?
why we came here. And then you started something.
You crossed the line really fast. That's why I said consent.
Yeah. I figured for someone that is for someone that calls himself an oracle, might
Even you with no
conduct
common
yourself a
sense.
little better, huh?
And as one who's another cog in this wheel of society, who gives you the right to
Oh
tell
my
me
god,
what's right
he's
or
one
what's
of these.
wrong?
He's one of these, Taxi. He's one of these guys.
You have knowledges. You have things you have not learned of yourself. Things that would make you powerful. I hate to break it to you, but you're just too stupid.
We also have different beliefs and have every right to disagree with what you've done.
All right, no one asked the walking cat. And he turns around and starts,
That's exactly
he starts
what I
walking
am.
out of the room.
Get a load of this guy.
If you want to speak, you can come back after This one has repented.
Are you calmed down, Br'aad? Did you still want to, I cracked my knuckles. I was ready to go.
I think he's confused me so bad that I don't know anymore.
I understand. You went through a few phases. It was rage, and then you were like picked up, and then like the cogs in your brain just kind of stopped at one point. I noticed.
I'm a cog
And the wheel of, I heard him, yeah.
in the wheel of society.
I hate that ideology. Anyways, did he leave?
He went upstairs. He started walking up the stairs as he spoke what he said.
Velrisa, I'm so sorry. Are you
So
okay?
having come out of this possibly blind rage, I realized that I may have shot you with a lightning bolt. And I think we can all agree that was not super chill.
It's okay, Br'aad.
I would like to formally apologize for
there's no
such a
need to apologize.
transgression. There's a massive charring on your chest from where I shot you with a lightning bolt. I'm having a hard time believing
is
you.
not gonna fix it. There's still a burning hole in my chest from the lightning bolt.
Oh man.
You can what?
I know it's sort of your thing, but I could heal if you'd like.
Is that so?
Hovering hands.
This is the bizarrest. This is the weirdest flirting I've ever heard.
Taxi about to inspect your library. Watch
No,
out.
we failed 3 times.
I think it's okay, Taxi, and I cure wounds myself.
Damn.
Are you all right, Br'aad? Do you need any?
I think I just need a second. I'm very lost. Velrisa, I have to say, I'm glad we met you. Is everyone else in your faith like that?
I don't believe so. He seems off. He seems different. He said that he's Ouija's past lover, and maybe that's something I'm not sure how to make an opinion on.
If that is the truth, then that Velrisa, you know in your mind that this would make him extremely old.
Yeah.
This would make him older than any elf usually lives to be. So
Did he say Ouija's was past or was Symphony? His
He
past
said-
lover.
So the
I did
girl
not-
in the coffin, Symphony, is dead.
Ouija's is his past lover, and this girl Symphony that's in the coffin is the mother of Ouija's before she became.
And the mother is who he's trying to bring back.
Yes.
Okay. I am so much less confused now.
Is it too late to insight check this? Just think about it.
Yeah. But I'll let you do it
it's
anyway.
too late, or
I'll let you do it anyway.
okay.
Alright.
This would theoretically be too late because you can't
Yeah.
insight check someone who's gone. But
No, yeah.
She could have while he was here.
At any time I'm speaking, if you want to insight check me, you can just say you can stop me from speaking.
I was
and
waiting
insight
for a
check.
good stopping point.
Yeah, you can do that at any time that someone's speaking.
Yeah.
An NPC is talking. You can start insight checking them.
Insight check. DM.
That's not how that works.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I
I am a DM. I'm lying 24/7. That's kind of how this works.
I
I
rolled
rolled
a
an
22.
natural 20.
Okay, whatever, man.
I got an 18, if that does anything.
An 18. He didn't seem okay. So he seems very out of touch. Very obviously to even just you by the way he's speaking, especially the way he acts. He has no manners. He has no idea of how to act, and he seems very out of touch with how to interact with anything.
Boomer.
That would kind of make sense, speaking of him being very old, and especially being something like an oracle, which you don't have much knowledge of. But you have, of course, read about them in your schooling back on Afterforge. You remember that oracles are hermits. They keep to themselves. They do not speak to anyone. They do not have to. It is something that they absolutely despise doing, in fact.
Does his name, like, do I recall his name anywhere in my studies?
You don't recall it in your studies, no.
There's no mention of anybody with the name Akar. No.
Yeah, and that name I haven't heard anywhere. It doesn't sound familiar
I
whatsoever.
think you could. I don't mean to metagame or anything, but you could probably like religion check this, right?
Religion check what?
This whole shebang. I mean, I feel like it would be part of the religion if he was like a former lover of Ouijas. I don't know. Just spitballing.
You see, yeah, you would think. And if that were the case, it would have definitely been something that Velrisa would have read about. But she has no recollection she did not read about this at all.
What a confusing situation.
What a weird.
That's exactly
yeah,
why it would be confusing to Velrisa. The claims this man makes to be this close to the religion that you followed, the beliefs you followed since you were a child, yet his name is not mentioned anywhere. You have done your fair reading.
Yeah.
You've probably read a lot, especially in your younger days, being a student on an island full of nothing but grave clerics. You had not a lot to do. But yeah, in all the stories you read, you don't recall even any mention of Ouijas having a past lover. She's actually usually seen as a temptress by most male followers and believers.
I heard a lot of him talking about repent, Velrisa.
Right.
What does he mean?
We were in a tavern when that messenger approached me with a letter. It said I needed to see the high priestess in the everlasting church of Ouija here in Vleta. And
he didn't really strike me as a high priestess type.
That's
No.
what I'm very confused about too. This seems to be the correct location, but I didn't think he'd be abandoned like this. In the message that I've received, it seemed very upbringing and cheerful, like welcoming for me to come here, and that is not what I got. And seeing as this letter,
Perhaps-
okay, Jared, in the letter
Yes.
they mentioned how they'll see me in 2.5 weeks. Has it been that exact time frame?
I think it's been a little bit longer. Since
Really?
I think so, since we got to when you got that letter in the tavern, because which city was that tavern in? Where were we?
It was before we were in the big airship
It was
place.
it was before Luminessa.
It was right after we killed the samurai.
after you killed the
Marshfield?
samurai. Yes. So no, it has been, because it took you guys very long to get to Luminessa. It was a very long travel just to walk to
Yeah.
Luminessa, and then from Luminessa it was I think it was like I want to say you guys walked for a week and a half for
Yeah.
Luminessa. I want to say was the right amount of travel. So no, it's been actually about 2.5 weeks or so then.
Okay,
Counting all the days of then flight, and then it's probably been about a little under 2.5 weeks. So
but it's fairly close to that time frame.
it's close enough. It is very close enough. Yes.
Yeah.
I actually thought a bit more time passed, but no, it's been about a little under 2.5 weeks.
So, yes, the high priestess said they'd welcome me and they'd help me with this problem I've acquired. But that this isn't at all what was in the letter.
Well, if it feels sorry.
No, I showed up here completely abandoned, and when I made my way in, I was approached by a car, and he did not seem at all like this high priestess that wrote me the letter. And he also was not a female.
Yeah, that's definitely a part of it that confuses you, that you were wrote to by a high priestess.
Yeah, and that is...
And you were met face to face with this bizarre gentleman.
If it feels wrong, I'm sure we're willing to help continue, investigating. Maybe this is not the right guy.
But when I arrived here, he knew exactly who I was. He knew exactly the situation.
I feel like that's something an oracle would be able to do, as he said. But that doesn't mean he's who he says he is, if it feels wrong.
I know it's not my job to be wise here, but I think he's full of shit.
I agree with
Because
you.
why would they have the mother of your god in a random decrepit chapel basement in an open that makes I'm sorry. Huh?
He also showed an awkward amount of interest in Br'aad rather than you.
It was awkward.
See,
And this doesn't-
He gave me a task for this repention, as he says. that I need to go to another deity's world to destroy this artifact that's harvesting souls.
Maybe just
Are
in
you
case.
sure he's not just taking advantage of you to do something very bad?
That's what I don't know.
I have some experience in that, and I think he is.
Maybe we should. I would love to help research more.
Here,
Why don't we just
I pull out,
go?
I
I
pull
mean,
out
he
the
seems.
necklace. He gave me this purple crystal necklace. He says that to cross into the other world, I would need this to open to bridge the path. And I would really like to know who this high priestess is who wrote me the letter. If I can find who wrote me the letter, maybe I can clear this up and figure out what's really true.
Does the letter have any name or date?
Does it?
I had a name, but
Yeah, it was Miss Sable Prine. Is that right?
I don't remember.
That's
I
what I
don't
wrote.
have it- I don't have it written down
That's
anymore.
what I wrote
I
down.
lost
Miss Sable Prine.
I believe
That
we
would be-
could message Br'aad. Can you message magically the high
Beep, boop,
priestess?
boop, 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 boop. I'm not getting any bars, Taxi. That means I don't have the spell, by the way. I just thought it'd be fun.
At this,
maybe
are you
we
guys
can do
guys
that.
exiting, or are you just standing down here in the bottom of an abandoned church with a dead body?
With the dead body, we're just conversing
I
for.
kind of think we're just standing next to a dead body conversing in the bottom of an abandoned church.
Very cool. Very good.
Is it though?
Right.
You guys could start heading towards the exit if there's nothing else. If there's nothing else you guys want to do
Yeah.
here or look at.
I think we want to sort through. I think we want to sort through these thoughts a little bit, right? I don't know.
Shall,
Yeah, why are you trying to cut us off?
I'm
DM?
not trying to cut you off. I was just saying. I was asking if you guys would like to
Sounds
start
like
walking.
there's something he doesn't want us to know.
It sounds like I want to get our other two characters in the episode.
Oh, hey, I exist.
I'm
Hello.
asleep right
Stop
now.
rushing!
I do not exist.
I
I
lost
am
my train
locked
of
in my
thought.
room.
Fuck you.
Moun's a
Kiss.
small boy now.
Oh,
Jog
boop, 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 boop. There is no sending.
What are we? This is so weird.
Maybe we can try messaging the high priestess tomorrow, or asking around if anyone knows the high priestess. Before you go on
this letter was only written and delivered to me about 2.5 weeks ago. So she has to be out there
Well,
somewhere.
according to Taxi, according to let
have
me
your book
find his
open?
name. Yeah, I do. Ardeth, right? Was his name?
Yeah,
Ardeth said this church had been closed for how long?
I didn't write it down on my notepad.
Oh no!
Hold on.
Hang
I
on,
don't
let me
recall.
let me
Hold on, let me open Google Docs.
Let me rack the good old library. I think it was longer than 2 weeks though.
It's definitely been run down
I
way
mean, look,
longer than.
yeah. Something just doesn't add
2
up.
weeks later, the whole place is in ruin.
Fucking everything
I
went to
think we
shit in
should-
2 weeks.
I think we should go fill in Mountain and Silnan on what's happened. Not about the curse part, Velrisa. That's a secret.
Yeah, we can think of an alibi on the way back.
Yeah.
If that's yeah, Velrisa, I guess you're in on it too. So I'm trying to cure Silnan's curse, but he's been acting weird lately, so I was trying to get this person to sort of spring on him and say, hey, we're curing your curse now. Because he has been acting very, very strange.
Yeah, Akkad definitely seems like someone who could help out, but I don't think it'll be easy to get anything from him. He says after I repent, he'd love to help out, but
I don't know.
what this repention means.
We should fact check that first.
Velrisa, can you fact check with God? Can you fact check with your God? Can you ask him if these are the facts?
I can try. Is that something you could do?
I think
Can I just?
You can
I don't know
pray
if you
and
can.
try to connect with your
Yeah,
God,
but,
but
like,
it's not
would
a,
I just-
it's not a confirmed thing
Well,
that
yeah,
happened.
but I'm just saying, would I just sit on the ground and start praying, or would I wait till like tonight?
now to think about it, maybe we don't fill them in. Mountain will just want to kill. I don't know. Silnan shouldn't. I don't know.
Listen,
Silnan, that's your area, Br'aad. I don't know. It's wrong.
I feel like we shouldn't keep it secret. All of it. But we could just say we got lost or something.
I think, Velrisa, you probably...
Let's wait.
No, you can't lie. Maybe,
Let me pray and speak.
I can lie. I will lie.
You're not super great at it all the time.
Let me do my best to communicate with Ouija and see if this all makes sense tonight.
Okay, well then we should head back
Alright, let's go.
first.
All right.
Cool.
Moving on, walking back up the steps into the kitchen of this church and then back to the front entrance. It still seems quiet and doesn't seem to be anybody here. It seems pretty dead. As you head back out the front door that you guys so graciously kicked open, leaving a very easy exit right back out the front.
I give
it
a
was
very
pretty-
low fist bump to Br'aad.
It was
Like a
pretty
little
cool.
secret one.
Yeah, I take it.
Oh yeah.
We're all.
You know what? I
peeking
don't
today,
take the
dude.
door. I kick down another door and walk out that one.
That is
There
incredible.
are no other doors.
Yep. Okay,
makes
I
a door
kick
with
down
his
the.
foot.
I kick down the wall.
I kicked down the large brick stone wall.
I'd like to kick down any support this
You can
church
kick you
has.
can close the door and kick it again.
Yeah, I thought we. You know what? Whatever. I do that. It's
As,
cool.
as
It's
he's
awesome.
closing the door to kick it, I open it again, so he just kicks it.
That's so awkward.
So awkward and
We move
funny.
on to the next
Yes.
scene.
Br'aad falls over and dies.
Oh,
That's
shit.
awesome.
Well, that's exactly how I expected.
I
Trips in a
land.
rock,
I mean,
stabs
rest
him
in
through
peace.
the eye.
I loot his body.
I have my new character already queued up. He's Br'aad Bangalore, and he's here.
His name is Br'aad. He's from Sweden and he really likes to bang.
Completely different.
I rather preferred Barb.
It's Br'aad's evil twin, Darb, from the
Darb.
Netherlands.
Darb.
Okay, we're not. This is done. We're not doing Darb. Darb is dead. I killed
No,
Darb.
Darb, no!
Darb comes around the corner and Br'aad snaps Darb's
that?
neck,
Wonderful.
and then we move on to the next scene.
No!
You guys make your way to the inn where you are staying. You guys come into the inn, which I do believe we called the Slumbering Seal, the Sleeping Seal.
Yeah, something like
I do
that.
believe was the name of the tavern. That one I also I forgot to write
It's
that
the
down.
wait,
That
no,
was my mistake.
sleeping sea lion.
Sleeping Sea Lion. You three enter. At this point in the day, it's going to be a bit more active. There is people coming in for lunch, coming off of work. So there's a decent amount of people down in the eating area, the front entrance here.
I would like to head to the bar.
Before you get to the bar, as you come in, there is a very, very large, heavy-weighted gentleman standing in the front entrance as you come through the open door. He's wearing very common clothes that don't fit him too well, but you can which also kind of actually accents how much muscle he has. So you kind of get a lot more of a notice of it. But as soon as you enter,
He's a bouncer.
he just sticks his hand downstairs.
What's he sticking his hand out for? What are you sticking? What are you sticking your hand out? Like a handshake? High five? I give him a high five.
Voucher.
What? Oh, the slips. Bro,
I
did
come
you?
out from behind taxi and give him an even cooler high five.
As you go to high five,
And I say,
as you go to
and I
high five,
say-
he
and I say,
grasps
"No
your hand.
worries,
He
I'll-"
grabs your hand
I say-
really, really tight.
Hang on.
No
worries.
no.
I'll vouch for them. They're good to go.
You just put your hand in a vice grip as you put it in his that is like 3 times the size of yours. He just
Side note, can I
envelops your
just, like-
hand.
I'd like to DM. I'd like to do a persuasion check. I'd like to say
Go for it.
our friends already got here and they already have our vouchers back there. So we're just going to go get them and then come back to you.
Okay, make a persuasion check.
I haven't made a persuasion check in a very long time, so I'm making a persuasion check like one does in
Can
Dungeons
I
and
assist
Dragons.
his persuasion?
You don't need to. I got a natural 20 for some reason.
Okay, very
It's incredible what happens when we do role play.
Can I interject and just say that I found myself
Sabotage.
after the episode last week regretting giving the slips to that guy. I should have just made it really fucking hard, like a dick. Like, I should have just made it so hard to get into this place for you guys. I think that would have been fun. Anyway,
I think we're
continue.
about to get in.
Yeah, but I
As
mean,
you
get
say that,
prepared for
he
it.
doesn't.
you,
He
we're
doesn't say
coming in.
anything, Br'aad. He just, while still holding onto your hand, he picks you up off the ground, turns around, and then sets you
Oh.
down behind him, and then turns back around and just stares at Velrisa and taxi.
So,
Guys?
Br'aad, are you gonna go grab
I'll see you on the other side, suckers. I'll go get
Classic
the I'll
Br'aad,
go
am
get
I
the
right,
vouchers.
Velrisa?
I'll go get the vouchers, and then actually, excuse me, sir. What is your name?
I don't think he's turning. What's your name,
Vouchers.
sir? His name is Vouchers.
So weird. Okay, vouchers. Can these guys come with me, or do you want me to just get them the vouchers also, which you are named after? By
He
myself.
slowly turns around and just he looks down at you, looks towards the staircase and points.
I sneak
Vouchers.
past him.
And then he turns around and stares at
He can
taxi and Velrisa.
he can only speak his own name.
As he's
Taxi.
turning around, I wanna like keep in line with his bag, with his giant body. Can I do that?
Yeah, sure. He turns around, then he sees that you're gone and starts turning around more. Do you just keep following?
I keep turning around.
He just starts
yeah.
walking very
I keep trying to
slowly in a
follow his
circle,
back.
looking around.
Yeah, I just keep trying to hide.
make him dizzy.
I'm gonna keep doing it, Jared, until you ask me
He
to roll.
keeps going. No, he literally just keeps walking in a circle, like looking around for you.
Okay, I'm gonna keep doing that until
Make it. Yes, this is great.
I'll like make a hand motion to Br'aad to tell him to get going.
Okay.
We don't need to do this at all. But I grab
Now I'm
Velrisa
playing
while
it
he's.
tabaxi.
I grab Velrisa while he's looking the other direction, and then we run up the staircase.
I'll allow it.
Because why not?
All right, you guys run up the staircase. You're greeted by a very long hallway with these locked doors to both your left and your right. All the doors look the same, they're just numbered.
Do we happen to know
But
which
did they run up to the
room
third
we
or
have?
second floor?
I'm gonna run down the hallway and knock on all the doors.
You shouldn't do that.
Okay, which way are you starting?
Oh, DM says I can.
I mean, you can. There's nothing physically stopping you.
Is the hallway wide enough to do both sides at once?
What do you mean?
Like, it's one hallway, right?
Narrow enough.
Yeah. Sorry.
You could
Like,
not.
can he-
Do you mean like both on both sides, like with both arms?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then run down the hallway like.
No, you cannot. You cannot do that. It's much wider than that.
All right, I go down the left side first.
Okay, you turn left. Are you starting on your right side or your left side? As you
The
turn
left side.
Left side? No, I mean like as you turn your body left, because the hallway's to your left and right. It continues down as you come in. So the stairway is like the center of the hallway. You come up, and then to your left, the hallway continues. To your right, the hallway continues. You see what I'm saying? And then there's doors on either side.
Okay. Well, do we know that Silnan or anyone's in the rooms?
All the doors are shut. with
We
numbers
don't.
on them.
No, we don't.
Okay, so we don't even
This
know if they're here.
was a beautiful thing that happened.
I have an idea. I know I have a great idea. I use my actor feet and I put on a gruff voice and I knock on all the doors and I go down the left side and I say, I knock on the doors and I say, Silnan, if there's a Silnan Vengalore, come on out.
As you're just walking around banging on the door. Okay. All right,
Yeah, I'm
okay.
just banging on the doors.
Okay.
I
Silnan?
figure this is a great idea.
You hear
Yeah.
this? I mean,
I do. Okay, so they were on the third floor after all. I was gonna ask you about that, but I was like, I don't
the
need to.
the second floor is not where I would assume they went to the third floor very quickly because they know that you guys were going to the penthouse, the big nice rooms.
Did they?
Yeah, well, you guys were told that.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay.
You guys were told
okay.
that. I mean, I assumed.
The ultimate puzzle.
The ultimate
This
triangle.
literally should have never happened like this, but it did. So I'm not going to stop it from happening because it's great that both
Point
both
is,
Mountain
you
and
do it.
Silnan just by themselves went upstairs to their very weird, very just numbered rooms and just locked it and just shut the doors behind them and just didn't say anything to anyone. It's great. I love this.
See, I was gonna exit and try to force a confrontation with Mountain, but I guess not anymore. Too late because everybody bounces back.
I'm surprised we just
Okay.
kind of sat there the whole time.
Yeah, no, I thought we would have had like a chance to do a little something.
You know,
maybe.
if you really wanted to, we
No,
could
I-
rewind
that is-
time and put
let
the
us,
scene
let us
in.
not do that. Let us do anything but that.
I just didn't think anybody had anything they really wanted to do since you guys just kind of went to your rooms last episode and that was it. And I was like, so I assumed that you guys were just waiting
had
until.
some stuff. I wanted to see
I'm in-
maybe what an interaction between Mountain and Sun would
I'm
have
in
looked
the
like.
room studying the map still, probably. Because
Yeah, you're in there
Yeah.
with Chirp
Yeah.
and Jack.
Still
I'm not
taking
opening.
a nap.
Okay.
Probably. I don't know what Sloan's doing in there. The door's closed and locked.
All right, but you would, if you were, even if you're taking a nap, you would have woken up to the sound of this voice knocking.
Sloan is pissy. He opens the door. He walks up very slowly. Opens
All
the
right,
door. He looks.
as you open the door, you just look down the hallway and just watch Br'aad continuing down the hallway, repeating the same thing and knocking on all the doors.
I close the door.
Yeah, you're in big.
Did we spot him coming out?
You probably would have seen, yeah.
Perception check.
I would say Velrisa 100% saw it. Br'aad probably not, but he would have heard it. Br'aad would have heard the door open and shut. He probably wasn't looking.
Bro, I saw Silnan in this door over here, and I run over to him.
Show me the way.
What is happening? What the fuck is happening?
I run over to the door and get to one side, expecting Br'aad to get to the other, like detective or spies.
Oh, fuck yeah, I get to the other.
It's this one.
I use my fingers and I count down from 3, but I don't say what we're doing on. Okay, so I go 3, 2, 1. What does Velrisa do?
I sit there and do nothing.
She does nothing? Okay, I look like I'm gonna kick the door down.
You kick the door down, or you
I
just
look like I'm gonna.
you?
Does Velrisa join me in kicking the door down?
I start knocking on it.
Oh, damn it. It was a fake out kick and you didn't fall for it. I also knock on the door.
Okay, do you open the door again, Silnan?
Silnan, it's me, Br'aad, the whole time. I know you're in here. We need the waivers. Open up.
I don't think Silnan opens it this time.
I try opening the door. Is it
unlocked? They didn't lock it again.
Yeah.
Door open. Yeah, the door opens.
He just went back to bed.
Wait, are you just in bed?
I'm on the bed. I'm just kind of sitting around doing nothing.
Silnan, we're running out of time. Taxi is downstairs, walking around in circles around the man named Waver, and I need the waivers. Shit. To get in the building.
I don't even have them.
Where did you put them?
I don't know. I gave it to some guy.
Some guy?
We're staying here for days.
I don't know what he did with them.
Where
we
was
kinda-
this guy? Who
But I
was
mean,
he?
the mountain got up here, so bother him, I guess.
Can you at least tell us who you gave it to?
The barkeep, the waiter, fucking whatever he is.
Silnan, that's dumb as shit. Why did you do that?
He asked
Show
me
bitch
for them.
ass!
What?
Frankly, I don't like your attitude. Leave me the fuck alone.
Do you want to come with us and help us sort out this silly waiver thing?
Br'aad,
No, not at all.
Let's go and figure it out. I think Sona needs a nappy.
Very grumpy without my nappy.
Does she say that in the most sarcastic, condescending voice, like he's a 5-year-old?
Give Velrisa the shit eye. I stand up and I go to close the door.
Have a good sleepy weepy.
Sleepy weepy.
All right, you shut the door behind them. You guys
Yeah,
exit.
just go
Where do you
bother
go?
Mountain about it.
All right.
Okay.
Door shuts very abruptly. I wouldn't really say a slam, but a pretty hard
Kind of
shut.
aggressively. I don't know. It's not like slammed like everybody in the bar could hear it, but
I turn to Velrisa and I say, "Do you see what I mean, by the way?"
I think I see.
Yeah. Silnan before would never get this cranky wanky.
Progress.
This is very bad.
No, let's can we move fast, please? I'm running around in circles.
Oh yeah.
Right.
the taxi's
I
getting
don't know
very
how long I
tired.
can keep this up.
Velrisa, I feel like we're just running around in circles.
Cuts
Speaking-
to taxi.
Ah!
Voucher.
Let's go find that barkeep. And
We do that.
All right, you head downstairs. Looking for the barkeep. You see behind.
Did you get them?
we just ignore taxi.
You see behind the bar. You see a woman actually. You see a which is actually quite not common at all. which I don't want to say that I'm not sounding sexist, but in this, especially you guys have noticed in most bars you go to, the bar keep is usually a male. It's the role itself as the keep, as the actual tender tends to be a male around in these areas with several bar maidens that are the actual servers and assistants. Do the same thing he does. But this one is female, and you actually don't see many. You don't see many bar maidens around, but you see a lot of younger men that are actually moving around and doing the keeping of the tables and whatnot.
Okay.
The woman seems slightly older. You would probably guess 40s to 50s human, only starting to wrinkle. But she has very nice ginger hair. It starts to curl at the ends, kind of short, upkept towards the top. Very, very kind smile on her face as she's talking to an elf that just came in and is ordering on the table.
Velrisa, do you wanna take this one? I feel like I'll make things go awry.
Sure, Br'aad. And I sit down at the bar.
Yep. You sit down. A few moments pass. She moves over from the gentleman she was just talking to as you sit down. And she goes, "Oh my, aren't you a pretty one? What can I help you with today?"
Hi. Was there by chance someone here who gave you vouchers? Or
Vouchers? What do you mean our slips? Yes. What do you mean give?
Well, apparently he says he just gave them to some guy at the bar. I don't know what that means, but I was hoping you have some insight on it.
Do you need your vouchers?
Yes.
You need. Surprised he got through our security.
Did she look over?
Did she see Taxi?
I do.
Meanwhile,
I pull her attention away. Oh, he let us go through for our friend. Let him know that the vouchers were here for us.
Well, I wouldn't know who has them, but we can ask around, I suppose. Just stay here, have a seat. I'll see what I can find out for you.
Why are we going on a wild goose chase?
Before
I love it.
Yeah, this is really
stupid. I told you to find
great.
Mountain.
This is wonderful.
Well, we don't
I
know
love
where
every
Mountain
minute of
is.
this.
I told.
I love the I can't find my coupon simulator that we're going through right now.
If this lasts the whole episode, I'm gonna scream.
Let's start making sandwiches.
A few moments
too.
pass. The lady returns, and she goes. She comes up to you, Velrisa, and she hands you the remaining vouchers.
That's awkward.
Is there 3 of them?
There are 3 vouchers. They have the names of Velrisa, of Taxi, and of Br'aad.
Okay.
On them. And she goes, "I couldn't find them, but here are the spare ones that we keep."
Okay.
Well, well, thank you so much.
Well, it's a good thing
what
they
is
got
your
that.
name?
You don't worry about that. You just get upstairs and you get some rest.
All right, thank you. Does she have like a tip jar? I can
No,
toss
there's no
a-
tip jar.
Okay,
She
so
just
I can't
she gives you a very warm smile, and then she starts to move back down the bar. It's starting to get a bit busier around, so
Yeah.
she immediately seems to be going towards the next guests as soon as she hands you what you needed.
That was easy. I'd stand up and start walking the taxi.
Is he still going? Is he still spinning?
Yes, no, 100%.
As he's walking around, I put a voucher in his hand.
Wow, voucher.
I stop and I hold it up in front of me as I stop in
I
place.
hold mine up too.
I also hold mine up.
He just looks at them, and then he nods, and then he turns back around and just stares at the door.
I smile.
What
That was fun.
was that interaction at all?
I don't know. I had
Are
fun
you-
though. I'm gonna go to
are
the
you-
bar and chill out for a little bit if that's all right with you
The
guys.
bartender's very nice.
Yeah, actually.
At this point as
I'm
well,
glad-
at
I'm
this point, you hear someone somewhere off to your left, Taxi. Someone just goes, "Hey, cat!"
What?
And as you look over, someone flicks a gold coin to you, and an elf sitting at a nearby table smiles at you and goes, "It was good entertainment."
Thanks. I pocket the gold coin and I walk to the bar.
I wish I thought of just spinning around for money. That would have made my life so much easier.
You could have had a job of it.
So you approach the bar, having a seat. Who's all going to the bar? Taxi and
I do want to. Yeah, I want to join.
it's
I want to join him.
okay.
Yeah, I'll
Velrisa as
join
well?
him, yeah.
Okay, you guys all sit back down. After a few moments, actually one of the helpers comes around. Young male with short brown hair. He just approaches and goes, what'll it be today? Can I help you with?
I would like to drink.
All right, that's great. What kind?
I'm not sure. Do we know where Mountain is? I look at the other two.
Selen said he's...
Off in his room, I think? Yeah.
Speaking of, couldn't we have just gone to Mountain?
Maybe
No, you know what? I'm glad we did what we did.
just some sort of ale or liquor. Anything you have.
I can get you an ale. That'll work. What for you two?
Something fruity for me, and for
Smoothie.
do we have smoothies? Bartender,
No.
are there smoothies?
That's not something that exists yet in time. I mean,
We invent it now.
It's canon. So this is what you do. You take some fruit.
Yes, wait, no.
this
It,
episode?
it makes sense for Taxi's backstory. He can tell you how to make a smoothie. Exactly. Okay, Taxi, how did you say it?
Smoothie.
I call it a smoothie.
Very
It's a
interesting.
super smoothie. You know how I make my great grapes? It's a little similar, except not.
Good.
You take some goat milk, you pour it into a bowl, and you take some frozen fruits. You know how to freeze things, right? And then you put them in there.
How do you freeze things, Taxi?
Make cold.
Magic most of the time.
Ice.
Ice as
People
well.
know
That
how to
works.
freeze things.
Yes, no, they do. They 100%. I'm listening.
I know. I thought it was really funny though that he said magic.
He's like, magic.
Any kind of milk will do. Frozen fruits, and then you put I usually go for like some what do I have in my old forest, Jared? My old home. That's pretty close.
No, dude, make up a bunch of berries and fruits, like literally right now.
Yeah, I mean, you could easily make up names for them if you want. But you lived in an area, you were in a tropical sort of jungle that was actually quite close to the deserts. So sometimes you could even go foraging for, there were actual fruits and things you could find in the desert as well. So you had access to those as well as tropical like fruits and foods from the jungle that you lived in.
Most fruits will do, but also you can take like very ripe berries, you know, like the when they're not sweet, they're not, you know, like they're not the sour berries, all right? And then you just squeeze them into there, and then you take your hand and like a spoon of some sort and just go at it. You just mix very, very harshly. Very, very harshly. You need to do this very fast and with tons of dexterity in order to
haven't even made a
end up with this.
You haven't even made a smoothie. You've just made fruit milk. You just added fruit.
Oh my
I
god.
don't like what's happening.
Also, nuts are really good to put in there. And do we have sugar in this time area?
Yes, sugar. Yes, of course.
Sugar as well.
I will tell you, there are dessert
that's it.
drinks. There are things like dessert drink, like not a smoothie.
Yeah,
Because
but
at
we
this
want a
time, there
smoothie.
weren't really things. So, you know, what's the big thing that makes a smoothie? Other than fruit and milk, there's another very big factor in literally in almost every smoothie.
Welcome to Just Roll It, the smoothie quiz week.
Is it like vegetables?
Yogurt.
Things like things
Well,
that
that's what milk is for.
No, you use milk, but you also use something a lot thicker to help make it into a smoothie texture.
Oh, right. Okay, well, I don't know if do we have. Okay, then
I
yogurt.
think they can do
Let me
like
see how to
honey.
do
There's
yogurt.
different bases.
Oh, honey as well.
You
that
could use
works.
honeys or butters, prefer like I guess, but
I relay all of this to him because I'm a genius
I
chef
can't
who cooked
believe
this
that
myself.
this is a podcast where we talk about how to make smoothies now.
we were complaining about the voucher mission, but now we're just talking about smoothies.
Just cook with it.
Anyways, so that's how you make a smoothie.
I don't have any of those ingredients.
I'm not sure what that information did, but if you want, we can make you a fruit drink if you're looking for something sweet.
Yes, we would like a fruit drink.
That would be one. I can do that. And what about for you? Sorry, I almost said your name. What about you?
May I have a glass of your finest water?
Sure.
water
You know what?
it is.
I'll-
I'll be back. I'm sorry. What did you want?
I'll pay extra. Make that water even finer.
He raises a single eyebrow and then slowly starts backing up towards
You have
the
to
kitchen.
strain it. You have to put it in a strainer to like
Velrisa's
remove the
eyes light
minerals. It's a lot like making a smoothie.
Velrisa's eyes light up a little bit with ice cubes.
Yes, add as many not too many, just the right amount of ice cubes.
Cool. Okay.
Consider
So
this,
after some
Velrisa,
time,
consider this my apology
know how to
for
freeze
shooting
the
you with
ice
a
cube?
lightning bolt.
after some time passes, the man comes back. He gives an ale to Taxi. He gives a water with ice to you, Velrisa. He goes, it's spring water. It should be fine. And then to you, Br'aad, he gives you a cocktail of sorts.
I smell the water.
You're gonna praise this water.
I wafted
It
in like wine.
smells very slightly rocky, but not in a bad way. But like when you smell it, it has a very small, like kind of like a mineral undertone. But of course, it's water, so that's literally all you smell. It's
Can
just
I
a very
cast-
slight amount of mineral.
Can I cast Prestidigitation and chill it to perfect water drinking temperature?
Why are we like this?
Why are we like this?
This is literally like. Why are no?
So
we
DM, can I
drink-
do that though?
Just say
Like,
yes so we can move
Cold
on
enough to
our
be perfectly
big-
refreshing, but not too cold to like make your, like when your teeth are sensitive.
Sure,
It's
yes,
not like,
yes.
yeah.
Okay, you do that.
You know what? Let's move over to Mountain and Silnan.
We drink our
Mountain
drinks
and
and move
Stillman
on.
are still in
Yeah,
bed.
I'm literally just
All right, let's move
guess.
over to Br'aad.
We
Still
can't, we
being
can't
Velrisa.
just drink our drinks. It's a process. I sip 1/8 of my smoothie.
Okay, what you are given is not a smoothie. What you are given,
That's not how you make. It's whatever. I'll show
what
you
you are
another time,
given,
bro.
it is a smoothie. You aren't given a name, but it's basically a blend of whiskey,
Fruit milk.
apple cider, maple syrup, and it has some fresh rosemary on top. So it's
Yeah,
thick like a
fuck it, bro.
smoothie
I'm
using the
into
syrup as a
that.
thickener.
I'm into that. I
but
can
it
do
has
that.
it has a very apple. It's more like an appley maple forward taste. It's a cocktail.
It isn't spiders, so that's a good start.
That is
It's
a great
very good.
start.
It's very, very delicious. Hey, this is that mid-roll thing. Oh, that's cool. Oh, sick. Don't forget to follow our Twitter, yo, at JRWI Show. I just accidentally rhymed. We also have a Reddit. If you use Reddit, any Redditors. I don't use Reddit, but shout out to you guys. Cool. Go make fun of me on the Reddit because I can't see it. And also, if you're looking to make some friends, some cool friendos, we've got a Discord you can join, meet some cool people. On top of that, if you want to support us on Patreon, if you're perhaps a prince, maybe a warlord, and you're looking to embezzle funds into our campaign of conquest, please support us on Patreon. And if you want to give us a nice review, a nice rating, if you're liking what you're hearing, please do that, whatever you're listening on. It means a lot and it helps us out. Other than that, enjoy the rest of the show. I'm going to go consume a lot of energy drinks and play with dice because I do nothing else with my life. Moving on, is there anything Sonnen or Mountain want to do at this time?
Dude, I've got nothing until morning.
Didn't you say you wanted to interact with Mountain?
Not when everybody else is around.
Well,
But
we're
they're all-
downstairs.
yeah, they're all downstairs drinking. I mean,
Well, I don't want to like walk up to his door. It has to be natural. No, it's supposed to be natural.
What do you want to do?
I mean, I don't know. I was just
I
gonna
got
stay in
nothing
for the
right
night
now.
and study the map. That was really my whole plan.
I think isn't it like midday? What time is it, Jared? The day. Where's the sun at?
where's the sun at? Time of day. It's about lunchtime right now, so it's about middle of the sky. Middle of the sky ish.
I don't know.
Smoothie
You guys
time,
are just gonna
baby.
chill in your rooms all day.
Well, unless somebody
Yeah.
else has something to do. I have a whole task I gotta do.
Yeah, he do have a duel.
Well-
the whole nothing interesting happens with Sylvan until morning. At least
Okay,
with what I got going on.
Okay.
Unless
you
somebody
two-
approaches me.
Do you guys know where Mountain's room is?
We could ask Silman.
He doesn't seem like he wants any part of us.
Silman.
No, he doesn't.
Did Silnan tell us where it was?
He did not.
A barkeep miss, or was it a mister that came now?
Yes.
Whoever we were just speaking to, come back, please.
You're wanting more assistance.
Yes, please.
Okay, so you tap twice you knock twice on the bar. Some
I
time
do that.
comes by, and then one of the guys just comes around again. A different server comes by, and he yes, you need something?
Two things.
Right. Yes. What are they?
First, I would like a whiskey
Okay, whiskey.
to go with this ale. And do you know where there was a redhead dwarf, very burly, he's a friend of ours. He's staying here. Do you know which room he is in?
What's the name?
His name is Mountain.
Okay, one sec. I will check the ledger. Give me 1 sec. I'll be back, and I'll bring back your whiskey as well.
Thank you so much.
Moment passes. He runs back. He moves back into the back room. Comes back after a while with just about a quart glass, those tiny little whiskey sipping glass. Sits up beside you. Couple pieces of ice are inside of it as well. For the Mountain, it says that he is staying in room 6.
Oh, thanks. All right, you two. I'm gonna go check on our favorite dwarf, and then I go to room 6 with the ale and the whiskey.
You're heading up with ale and whiskey in hand, in tow. You head upstairs. You head back
You've
upstairs
left Br'aad and Velrisa alone. Okay.
to room 6.
Knock knock.
I don't say anything. Just
We're both.
Why do you
actively,
both? Why are you both
actively
this way?
avoiding
just
social
open the-
interaction?
I will try to use my foot to open the door, or
Do you see-
something. I don't want to spill them.
Does Mountain open the door while he's doing that so he falls forward?
No,
don't knock him over.
he said he
I'm
wasn't.
just focused. I'm not
Okay.
like paying attention to other things. And by that I mean
You open the door with your foot, unless Mountain locked it
No, I
behind
didn't.
him. Okay, so you open the door. What is Mountain doing?
still just looking over the map. Like
Okay.
looking at
Good afternoon, Mountain. I walk in and shut the door.
Hey, taxi.
I brought a drink, and I set the whiskey down.
Oh, okay.
Not too much
Not
on
bad.
on the maps.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I have these vouchers here for you guys.
Holy shit.
Oh, thanks, Mountain. We got them too. It was a process.
Oh, well, okay.
Don't want to talk about
okay.
it.
Where have you guys been? It's been a while.
Oh, Br'aad and I went searching through the Arcanist district, just looking for information, and then Velrisa went to the church that she came here for.
Oh.
And I don't know how much. Honestly, I feel like we've all been a little disconnected since we got on that ship, so I don't know how much everyone has been talking, but we found her at the church, and she has to do some repenting for the death of that child.
All right. Yeah, that. Well, I think we need to do something about Silman.
Oh,
He's.
what?
It's not,
Why do you say that?
Oh. I mean, you saw him. He's being a dick.
My memory is a little
And when-
fuzzy since I almost died, so if you want to refresh.
I don't know. I mean, he walked away. Didn't want to speak to any of us. Went in the room, locked the door. I don't know. I didn't really check.
Do you have any ideas of why?
I've got a couple, but
Taxi's like sweating.
I'm not sure. I don't know. It's got to be some magic shit.
I guess we haven't really checked on his arm lately. Maybe that's.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Oh, no, I'm fine. I just wanted to. What are you doing here? This is a lot of maps.
I've got I actually have something to do before we make it to the kingdom.
Well, what is it? What do you have to do?
Go somewhere, kill somebody, same old shit.
Wait, what? Kill somebody?
Don't read into it too much. I guess I shouldn't go alone. Could probably stand to bring you guys. Why are you giggling at me stumbling through the door from the other side? Why are you giggling at me?
Taxi, will you murder someone with me?
Well, I did make a vow not to murder senselessly,
No,
but
he's not a good guy.
I
Bad
crack
guy.
my knuckles.
Bad guy.
Wait, what? Oh, bad guy. I have been offering help where I can, so if you do need assistance, I will gladly come with you.
All right. You want to see if the rest want to come? I should be probably leaving
They're just...
soon. Tonight, maybe in the morning.
Yes. Tonight? Oh, the morning. Maybe we should go in the morning, but they're just downstairs if you want to come. I didn't want to pull you away. I just came to, check up. Also bring drink. And then I chugged down my ale.
Mine's
Very
already gone.
hastily.
Mine's been gone.
Oh, well, I just chugged mine down. Fast.
Yeah, I'll come down.
Cool. All right, well, and then we go.
All right, cool. You guys head back down. Anything happen with Br'aad and Velrisa in this time that Taxi was gone? What happens?
Okay.
Taxi leaves. There's an open seat in between the two of you. Both of you sitting there with your drinks.
Don't you dare steal my girl.
Oh, man.
I'm not even. All right. I scooch over to fill the middle seat. How's
I'm kidding.
your obviously very good water?
I'd say it's the finest water I've ever drank. And what about your, what's it called, smoothie?
I don't know. It's good though. Maybe. Listen, I'm sorry about the lightning bolt. I know you said it's okay, but I didn't expect it to happen, and that still shouldn't be an excuse. But it didn't.
It's a case of you using that wand again. Remember the
Yeah.
last time you used it in the
It
by
seems
that
like.
town when in the grass meadow.
Oh gods, it seems like every time I use it, actually, it's something bad. And the first time I mean, your hair looks better now, I guess. I feel like I'm just digging the hole deeper.
I say we ended there.
It just goes back into awkward silence, both of you sipping on your drinks. A little bit of sweat on Br'aad's forehead. A little bit of sweat on the brow.
I feel like there's...
But some moments of time passes after that, and then Taxi returns with Mountain.
Hey.
I stare at the seat that was next to Velrisa, now filled by
Are we
Br'aad.
Is this really happening
And then I
now, dude?
shrug it off. I sit down. Hey, I brought Mountain.
Hey, Vel, what
Hey,
happened?
cool. What's up, Mountain?
What happened to Vel?
Oh.
What? Yeah.
Everything
Br'aad
good?
hit me with a lightning bolt.
What? Why?
Well, shit, guys.
Wait, are you being serious?
I didn't mean to, though.
Yeah, I'm being serious.
It was the
Br'aad!
wand. It was the wand again. It was the
It
wand.
was
We were just messing
also
around.
it was in her church too,
No.
and I did it through her to hit her like high priest.
Okay, well.
It's a long story, but
Taxi, you must have left that out when you were explaining what happened.
I was leaving things out that I didn't feel were as important as they are bygones, right?
Are they bygones?
I don't know. Did you?
Are they?
I look at
Are they
Br'aad. Did
bygones,
you
though?
talk?
Okay,
I tried. It's hard.
Mountain
I
has
think
something.
we got a little bit to figure out here.
Yes.
Sillin, definitely not okay. I feel like we all know that.
Listen, I slapped the table. I think at this point I've told everyone here, but not while everyone has been in the same place. But his curse is getting worse. And that's why we went off to find someone that could cure it. And that's, we went down that whole sort of unfortunate series of events that may have been me shooting Velrisa with a lightning bolt, Mountain. But it's bad, and we need to get him help.
Oh, so you did tell everybody about the weird demon hovering over Sillin on the boat.
What?
I mean,
Jared, you're assuming that our voices are lowered, right?
What?
I have been assuming that.
Can you assume
Yes,
that?
yes,
Okay,
yes.
cool. Thanks.
I am very much.
Yeah. That Well, it's like a.
I'm sure to Vel it still looks kind of weird because you guys are just kind of still there, right? You guys are still close by. You guys didn't walk off that far, did you?
We're all at the
Wait,
bar.
what? No,
and I
we're
think
all
at
around the same
bar.
table.
You guys are at the bar, like right next to her. Yeah, so like it still probably looks a little weird that you guys are being kind of hush hush, but like no, she doesn't hear you. No.
Okay.
But
I thought we were talking to Vel. She's in the conversation.
That was in the conversation.
We're
Yes.
trying to
Yeah.
keep
Yeah,
our voices
everyone's
lowered
like-
from everyone else around us.
Oh, I thought you guys were trying to keep somebody out of it. I see. Never mind.
No.
I would have assumed you guys are talking pretty decently quiet. No, very, very hush. It's pretty loud in here anyway, pretty bustling, so nobody would probably even hear
Awesome.
you anyway. So
I
it's fine.
look to Taxi and Velrisa. Did I not mention the demon though?
I think you mentioned it to me.
You didn't
Okay.
mention a demon hovering over him now.
I see.
That would have definitely helped out.
I was still shocked. I don't know how to handle that stuff. It's not my realm.
Yeah, not really mine either.
It should be mine, but it just isn't. I have no idea what I'm doing ever, really.
When did this happen exactly?
The demon was on the boat, and then he acted weird. But I mean, the curse is, we've let it stew. I've let it stew for too long.
Yeah, he's definitely not in his right mind. We should do something. But I've got to be off to Oaklight at some point.
Oh, what are you going to do?
It's just a thing. Yeah, a thing. Don't worry about it.
It's same old, same old.
Yeah, just
Explore, kill
somebody.
some. Yeah.
Listen, if I've learned anything, it's not to keep secrets. What? Did you say?
That was my reaction.
Okay, I've been tasked to kill some vampire guy. Vel knows about it.
Are you a hitman?
And yeah, sure. What? I'm a hitman. I hit people. Does that make me a hitman?
Yes.
I feel like you've always been a hitman, Mountain.
Except in this case, it's hitting them so hard they
It sounds
die.
much cooler when
That's
you
the
say it
plan.
like that. Well, I mean, we're all in this together, and
Listen, there's a man named Quinn, and he lost his skin. And Mountain has to get it back. That is all.
Yeah. Wait, I don't know about. I'm not gonna find his skin.
That rhyme that made me really
I'm just gonna kill the guy that killed him. What is this about
Quinn? He
skin?
has no skin. I
Maybe
never even fucking connected the dots, and I'm pissed.
there's
I
a man
haven't.
named Quinn. He lost his skin, and I gotta go kill the man that killed him.
I was hoping that rhymed good.
Yeah.
My name is Quentin. I lost my skin.
All right.
Yeah, but
I mean,
What
that
about-
is true. That's not just bullshit. That's what happened.
So we have limited time here, but what if I don't think we should leave Silnan
yeah.
alone.
I'd rather not leave if Silnan is just gonna be a danger to himself.
Would you guys help me try and lift this curse off him and intervene, and then maybe after that we could go just like take someone's fucking skin off?
Yeah.
Mountain?
Yeah. All right. I'm not sure how to take a
I-
curse off, but I can do my best.
I'm not sure how well this will go, but onwards.
I get up and I go
In
start
worst
walking
case.
upstairs.
Wait.
I feel like
what?
nothing is. Where's he going? Nothing. We didn't really.
Hold on. I thought we were doing the curse.
Maybe we
Well, we
let
don't
him-
just like punch his arm off.
Well, maybe we leave him for today, and in the morning we figure out that. Then the worst case is we knock him out, and he's asleep the entire trip. Why we
I feel
figure out
like
how to
that's
remove his curse.
So you
I
want
have a feeling he will be much more unwilling to cooperate as he is right now.
I agree. So that's why I think if we all showed up with someone that could remove the curse, he'd understand.
Wasn't the guy the only person we found who could possibly remove the curse a car?
Right.
And I believe Mountain,
car.
and I'm gonna go with him. Leaving in the morning.
So we gotta do the thing for Velrisa to atone, to get a car, to do the curse, to go in the morning, to skin a human being.
Vampire.
This doesn't feel
Vampire.
like time is going to add up.
I don't think we can do all this in one night and one morning.
Well, how long are
How
we
long
in
do we have?
this town?
Velrisa wasn't given a time frame as well, first of all, and it wasn't something that was tasked to do immediately.
Well, what if we just take Silnan as he is? Maybe he will be better in the morning.
You can. I'm gonna. Velrisa seems like one that's going to be quite the mission.
I assumed so.
As in, like,
God.
not something you have to do right now. As in something it's gonna you can do
Yes.
way later if you want, because it's like fucking you have to leave this world.
And
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know how we're gonna cross dimensions into another fucking.
You don't even know.
realm.
You don't even know where to do that yet. You were told you have to find a spot where there's enough magical power naturally to open a gateway.
I can help you out at like level 20, but not right now. So
Long-term goals. Several years.
Hey, bro. So you got me at level 20?
yeah.
Alright, cool.
Okay.
Well,
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oaklight's only a nice travel away. It won't be long to get there. And if we had a faster way to get there, it would probably be easier. I'm not sure how long we're here, though.
Well, I can be a horse, but only for one person.
Okay, cool. So how long are we here for?
Was it
How long
3
is
days? Or?
The voucher for? Yeah, the voucher
I
is there
don't-
for 3 days.
The voucher is there for the voucher is for 3 days, but you don't know how long. The captain wanted to stay. You weren't given a time frame. You could ask very easily.
I don't think
Guys,
the
I
captain
don't-
will leave without his crew.
He
No.
wouldn't. He for sure wouldn't. And you know for a fact he is coming back to this. He's also staying at the end, so you will see him tonight.
All right. Well, we can ask the
So-
captain when we'll be leaving.
I don't know what to do about Silnan now then, but I mean tomorrow, let's go skin a vampire, I guess. Let's all try and be super nice to Silnan, and then maybe he'll get better.
I don't
Always
think that's.
been nice to see.
I don't think that's how that works.
I think it's exactly how it works.
What if we beat him up?
No, that's just gonna anger
We
him
beat
more.
the curse out
What
of
if we do? Wait, Mountain. What if we do a little bit of both?
I
And
like it.
then, yes, it's brilliant. Hey, Silnan, just want to let you know I love and appreciate you.
Bam! Right in the face. I like it. Let's do it.
Yep. Okay, I was kidding.
Right now. Oh, we're not going to do this right now.
No, let's keep this on the down low for
No.
now. But we should probably take him with us for the vampire thing, so he can't cause any trouble, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
Let's just pretend that we don't know none of you heard anything here, and everything's fine, and he's just being a grump. So, yeah.
All right. Sounds good. I didn't hear anything.
Okay.
So that's our plan. Yep.
So
I think I will just chill around and wait until I see the captain.
okay. If,
And when I see the
if everybody
captain-
obviously wants to exit, you don't have to stay inside the fucking tavern for how many hours. If you guys want to go, explore the nearby area, there are things in the city. In fact, the inn is right next to a large public garden.
I am never leaving the tavern.
Okay.
What
I
time
have
is it?
bad
What
experience
time is
with
it? It's a little
gardens.
past noon. It's getting close to 1.
So
Wait,
are we not
what the
skipping time?
fuck?
Well, I'm asking if you guys want to skip time. I'm asking if anyone wants to do anything in that time frame. Is what I'm asking. I didn't get any answers. I didn't get anybody's pure answers from that.
skip from personally.
Okay.
I was
Br'aad-
totally under the impression that it was later at night. Whoa.
No, he said it was afternoon.
Yeah, no, I was saying it's still noon right now. That's when that's the current time, and I'm asking if anybody wants to do anything in the time that we're skipping, in case anybody wants to get anything done, buying any items, selling any items, anything that's on your mind for your character. Just we don't get
so
we
doesn't
don't
have
get
much
that
on his
opportunity
plate.
very much. So I'm making sure.
I don't have anything to sell or buy. I'm broke.
Okay, cool. So nobody wants to do anything. Pretty much, we're just fast forwarding to evening.
Yes.
Yes.
So after some time passes, I assume everybody just stays around. Maybe people retire to their rooms for a bit. The captain does arrive after his working shift. He comes in. It's probably about 7 p.m. It's a little past dark. Only probably about half an hour or so.
All right, I'll Mr. Captain, where is he going? I'm gonna approach him. If he's sitting down, I'm sitting next to him.
He enters and he
with
sits
Betsy.
at one of the tables and orders a drink and something to eat.
I sit. May I sit? May I sit here?
Of course. I don't see why you couldn't.
Well, how did the day go, Captain?
It was quite hectic, honestly. There were some problems with some of the shipping ledgers and some quantities weren't quite there, but that's not my problem. It was just a lot to deal with. I'm all right. Everything's fine.
Insight check.
Sure. Go ahead.
16.
16. He seems genuinely all right.
Okay. Well, I was just wondering, how long did you plan to stay in this town?
Oh,
we have some stuff to do, and that's just
right.
wondering.
I don't have any shipments going to the kingdom, the Dwarven kingdom that we're going to. Nothing that is timely. You can be here as long as you'd like.
Oh, okay. That's just really all I wanted to just make sure of, because I think in the morning we're heading out to a town or a place. It's like I don't know where we're going. I forget what it's called, but we're gonna go there for maybe a day or two, and then we should be ready to go. Just wanted to let you know.
Oh, well, that should be fine. Just keep in mind that your stays here is only for the next 3 days. So if you want to stay any longer, then you'll have to pay. But that sounds fine to me. Just let me know. I'll be staying here. So
okay,
keep me updated on what the plans are, so we can make sure we're setting off at a good time.
Absolutely. And if you need anything before we leave, just let me know.
I will be sure to.
Okay. And then I stand up and walk away and go to my bedroom.
Okay.
Or wherever everyone else is.
What's everyone else doing?
I want to practice with Mountain how he would skin a vampire. I want to lay it out. I want to say, okay, Mountain, so we need to skin this person?
Well, we don't actually need to skin him, but I don't see why we couldn't.
Well, that's okay. So, what's the whole skin part of the equation?
So, guy who wants us to kill him, his name is Quinn.
Yeah.
Quinn has no skin.
Why?
Guy who killed Quinn took skin from Quinn.
Okay, sure. I have no questions whatsoever.
Okay, and he wants us to kill guy who took skin, and I guess technically we could take his skin, but it's not necessary.
No skin off my teeth.
That wasn't
That's
funny.
a skin joke because we're skinning people.
Yeah, I got that.
Okay, well, I'm sure even if the joke wasn't good, I'm sure that killing this vampire will be.
Yeah.
Right?
So
Yeah.
if we're gonna skin him, we could just kind of like peel back the top layer, right on his head, and maybe just kind of go down like that, like strips.
Oh, I
little
see.
strips.
Oh, I was thinking, I'm not too sure how it works. I'm thinking we just grab his head and then we just go whoop and his skin just flies off.
Right, we can do that.
You have big, powerful dwarf hands, right?
I'm just
grab
gonna
his
rip
head
it
and
off.
tear his
Just-
skin off.
Yeah, I'm pretty strong. I can just grab it and boom, just like that. No more
Just,
skin.
yeah,
It's
so
gone.
just grab whatever
Yes.
is exposed and then just rip all of his skin off in one yank.
I yell very loudly in the tavern.
I will take the skin of my enemies.
He's getting a little rowdy. Don't worry about him. That's our battle cry when we play
Skin.
sports. Yes, the skin, the pig skin that you throw. Not
Let's
really
go
stealing
right now.
people.
Let's do it.
Nope. Tell you what, Mountain, you get a good night's sleep. You visualize
Yeah.
all of the different ways you're gonna skin
I'm
this
gonna
guy,
see it
and then
with my
tomorrow
eyes.
morning we get out there
Visual
and
eyes.
we go at him. Yep.
I'm gonna see it with my visual eyes. I'll do that.
Yes.
Gross.
Break.
Break.
And that's where we're gonna take a break.
Okay.
I think that's where we go to bed. Yeah.
Okay.
Those drunk mountain, by the way.
God, I
I
wish
just,
that
I
was
just
me.
wanted to say that now. I just decided to be drunk halfway through that.
Oh, okay. I figured.
Wonderful.
Mountain is just constantly drunk anyway. He just
Yeah,
has
that's fair.
control over when he chooses to appear to be.
I guess.
All right, so everyone heads to bed, head into your respected rooms, and retiring for the evenings. You, I would say probably, Taxi, Velrisa, Sonnen, all wake up about 6 a.m., 6:30. Mountain definitely is going to sleep in a bit more because he's Mountain.
Oh, yeah.
He won't wake up on a decent time because he's probably drunk.
Man.
I don't feel like Br'aad's responsible enough to remember to wake up early.
Probably not.
So, Velrisa, Taxi, Sonnen, you guys all wake up decently early.
Is there a bathhouse?
Is there a bathhouse? There is a bathhouse nearby. It's actually right down the road.
Ah, shit. It's not included in our.
It's not
Our
included at the stay, no.
Okay.
You dirty boy.
All right. I will, I guess, exit Is something happening?
Well, I mean, I'm assuming you guys woke up first. If you're wanting to stir everybody else awake or anything, it's early morning. I didn't know what your guys' plans are for the day.
Silnan doesn't know anything. Silnan hungry. Silnan eat.
Okay, Silnan go down and get brekkie.
Oh fuck, we forgot to tell him we were just getting a person.
Silnan has no idea what's happening right now. No one's talked to him at all. Silnan, you wake up, you head downstairs.
Sure, I will head downstairs.
Okay. Velrisa?
Yeah, I'll join him.
Okay, you three sit down, don't even wake up Br'aad or Mountain. You guys go down and get breakfast.
Thank you guys.
What a bunch of nice people.
No, I think they need to sleep in a little bit.
Assistance.
But you guys go downstairs. You get very simple breakfasts from one of the servers. There's not very many people here early in the morning, just the patrons, people staying currently.
I put one arm on the counter of the bar and give a smug look to Silnan.
A smug
Good
look?
morning. Yeah. Good morning, Silnan.
What does that mean? A smug look.
He's trying to copy that one fan art, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Yeah. It's canon now.
Great.
Why are you looking at me like that?
His eyebrows start going up and down.
I'm staring I'm staring intently.
Do you just not say? You just stare at me intently.
I'm just smirking, looking at you.
I look back for several seconds and then I focus up on my food.
So while you were napping, I assume we are heading out this morning.
We are?
Yeah, we're going to I think Skinnerman.
What the fuck?
And I assumed you would like to join. You're coming. You have to come because we're all going. I just wanted to, fill you in since you were asleep all day.
I mean, yeah, I'm coming, but why are we skinning a man?
I don't know, and I'm freaking out internally.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's great. I'm glad you're making these plans without me.
I think I'm gonna drink, Silman. Good morning.
Okay.
And
What a wreck.
And then I sit down on the counter and put my head in my hands right next to Silman and let out a big sigh as I have contemplated what was going to happen today during my sleep. Oh, and one drink, please. And breakfast.
Make it heavy.
Everyone gets their drinks and their breakfast. You three, that is, at least. Time passes, and Mountain and Br'aad, you guys would also stir awake.
Yay!
Probably closer to getting closer to 7. Pure sunrise, sun coming through the windows of your rooms, waking you up.
Okay, I go and knock on Mountain's door. Knock, knock, knock.
Yeah, I'm up. Come on
It's
in.
me, Mountain.
Hey, that's me.
No.
All right, who is? I opened up the door.
Hey, it's me, Br'aad. Are you ready to kill a man and skin him?
You got me. Yeah, let's do it.
Hey, I got you
You
good.
got me good. Hey, what are we gonna do about Silman? We gonna
let's
give
keep
him the old
him.
pow
Let's
pow,
keep
you know?
him.
We're gonna
We're not gonna give him the old pow pow. No. So we don't have a way to cure his curse just yet.
Right,
So he's gonna have
right.
to come with us, and let's try and don't tell him that we're planning this sort of thing,
Okay,
but let's just try not to get on his nerves too much, but be nice to him, but not too nice, just
of
act
course,
normal.
just normal,
But he's
just
coming with
act
us.
normal. But-
Yeah, just like
But what do we
just
do
like
if he,
always.
what if we do if he gets all cursy? I'm Silman.
Okay.
Like that,
If he gets
like that.
if he gets all cursy,
Yeah.
do the bop bop.
Hit him with the bop bop. Okay, yes. All right.
Hit him with the bop. Listen,
I'm
if he
ready.
gets cursy, man, the gloves are off. Give him the hey, Silman, good bop bop.
I'll be honest with you, the
we
gloves were
talking
never
about?
on. I don't actually own any gloves, but I'm ready.
Oh, dear.
Let's do this. Yeah. All right.
I dap him up.
We dap up.
Dap up.
Sick.
We walk downstairs.
It's like a cool high five.
Oh yeah. We hand hug actually.
Oh wow.
It's cute. It's a
Okay.
good moment. It's warm, tender.
All right, Br'aad and Mountain head downstairs and join the rest for breakfast.
We eat. Now what?
Consume.
We eat.
Consume.
The food is delicious.
Well, we've got to find a way to get there. We could walk, or we could try and find other means of transportation.
How far is this place?
It's about a night's travel. It's about southwest of here. shouldn't be too much.
Why don't we go look
We
for...
could.
Oh,
Now,
you first.
No, you go ahead.
We hijacked the
wait a minute, I
airship.
feel like I'm really out of the loop. Why are we skinning a
No.
man?
Hey, so don't worry about it. All right. We've been given this task. We have to go do this before we can go to the kingdom.
Who gave us this task? Who wants us to skin a man? That's not
Someone without
not a
skin,
normal-
obviously.
what.
So then, come on.
I was thinking maybe instead of not stealing an airship, as cool as that would be, it is very wrong.
But you admit it would...
We
it
could,
would be pretty
however,
cool.
find some horses.
Ugh.
Look, if we kill the men,
I can be a
you could
horse.
yeah, but that only one of us could ride a horse.
Two. Just only one of you. That don't mean that
Yeah,
you're
no,
like...
it's fine. Well, if we're gonna do that, then we'll need another horse.
All I'm saying is that if we just got in touch with the captain, it would be so cool if we rolled up in the airship and then drop down and skin
I
him.
don't know if it works.
You
like
can
that.
try your luck on asking the captain for the ship, but we did almost destroy it.
that, and I'm not.
We
I mean, I would
argue
we almost
we
did broke.
saved
It
it.
Don't
almost
we need
broke.
a place to land? Like,
Okay.
I don't know if we can just
you
land it
guys-
in a field.
I don't know, but it would be. I say we just
Just roll with it? Is that what you're gonna say?
just roll with it.
Yeah.
I go and I run off and I try and find the captain and ask him about this.
What do you mean run off? Where are you going?
Where's the captain?
Searching frantically, looking
Where
for
do
the
you,
captain.
where would Br'aad think the captain is?
In a room somewhere. Okay, I do the same thing.
The captain.
Hang on, let me find his name. Let me find his name.
It's Cedric.
Okay, I knock on all the doors. Cedric, I'm looking for you.
After some
9
time,
a.m.
after some time, you hear the sound of a few glass bottles being shifted to the side, falling off of a bed, and you hear stomping coming up to one of the doors. The door opens, and you see a very tired Cedric kind of rubbing his eyes with his forearm as he opens the door.
Give me the keys to the ship.
Hey,
He's still in his night clothes, which is pretty much just a pair of cotton
Yeah.
features.
Hey, Cedric, good morning. My friends and I were thinking about heading out. Do you mind if I grab the ship for a couple hours?
You're gonna do what?
Well,
Why did that sound like Obama?
I turned into Obama. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I'm sleeping.
will you let me roll?
naturally turn into Obama
Will you
when
let
I'm
me
tired.
roll persuasion?
What?
Will you,
You can't ask for checks.
What did you?
well, I'm
okay,
trying to
hold on.
persuade him.
Rewind everything. Rewind the entire scene.
Do you
What
actually,
did you say?
Oh, you actually didn't hear what I said?
Not entirely.
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
Go again.
I said, good morning, Cedric. How did you sleep? Do you mind if I just grab the ship for a few hours? My friends and I are gonna go head out.
I heard about you guys going somewhere, but you're not going far, right?
No, but we just figured it would be really cool if we rolled up in a big ship.
Right.
And it would be a lot quicker.
What city are you heading to?
Can someone give me a quick refresh? It's something light. I don't know if I wrote it right. It's Oaklight.
Oh, Oaklight's just right down the road.
Right? So how cool would that be?
Impossible.
Oh.
That's actually, I can't do that at all. I apologize.
It's okay, but if someone were to, hypothetically drive the ship, how would they start it?
Well, speaking completely in theoretically,
Of course,
if you were
yeah.
to steal my ship, the first thing to break would be your kneecaps. Actually,
Well, right, and hypothetically, I would have my broken kneecaps, obviously, and I go onto the ship, and then where would I be hypothetically looking to start hypothetically the ship?
you'd be theoretically looking to not get on my bad side because I own weapons.
I got you. I got you.
Listen to me, Br'aad. Do not take the ship. It has nowhere to land. It has nowhere to charge its crystals.
Oh my
like it
God!
is
Why would I
currently
take your
doing.
ship?
He just looks at you, looks back towards his bed, looks at you again, and then just starts shutting the door.
Sleep tight. Okay, I go back downstairs. I don't think we can get the ship.
Oh Shocker there.
Let's just walk.
But he
Come
did
on.
say it was just.
Let's just all
he
of
said
us.
it was just down the road. So I mean,
Okay, having looked at the map,
We haven't all walked
how
together in
far
like a week.
is it actually? Because when I last heard, you told me it was like a night's travel.
Walking, it'll take about 8 to 10 hours.
So I would know this.
Horseback,
Down the road.
just down the road, baby.
that's that's actually quite not very far at all. That's not for in between like towns. That's very 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 close. It's
8 to 10
extremely
hours.
close.
But horseback.
On horseback, it would take you a bit less time, especially sticking to the roads. It would probably take you closer to
Okay,
6.
cool.
A little bit over 6, more like 6.5, but closer to 6.
Wait, would we be trotting or would we be
Sprinting.
walking on
For
the
all of you
horses?
to get transportation, it would be easier to get a wagon instead of separate horses for everybody. It would be much cheaper, in fact. So it would
Can we
be
skip
you cannot
the
gallop a wagon.
pleasantries and get a wagon and look
What do
at
we
the
need a
prices?
wagon for? We just put 2
right.
people on a
How
horse.
that
fast
wagon.
could a giant bird do it in less than an hour?
You can only carry like 2 people.
Right.
But it's giant.
So I carry 2 people,
only
and
carry 2
then
people.
you turn into a something else, and then someone else rides on you.
Let me see. I don't feel like you get there in an hour.
You'd only last for an hour.
Yeah, I don't feel like I highly doubt it, but let me check speeds here.
Fuck yeah.
My war horse. Where are my horses here? Let me see.
Is Oog recharged or no?
He cannot move that fast.
You're theoretically looking at about a 20 mile per hour difference between flying. So if you're going 20 miles per hour faster, let me put this math into equation.
What is the range of a bird? Like this flying speed?
The average speed put into miles per hour for most like eagles or just birds that would be going that speed, I would say, is about 75 miles per hour.
Giant eagle has fly speed of 80 feet.
Yeah, I can only go 60 feet. I'd be 20 feet behind at all time.
So I'd say I would guesstimate about 75 miles per hour then for 60 feet. So keeping that pace, 20 miles per hour faster, you wouldn't get there in an hour for sure. It'd probably still take, what would that be, 3 hours, I think my math's correct.
Okay, so probably
Now, what if
wagon.
we full sprinted the entire way?
If you full sprinted the entire way, you would die of exhaustion.
What if
I don't know what you're talking about.
You are not Forrest Gump.
What if I,
exhaustion? I don't know the definition.
That's clearly not true. I think wagon it is then, right?
Wagon would be the probably the most eco-friendly for your pockets, for sure.
How much would that
let's
cost?
For a
Let's go
wagon
find out.
going to Oaklight, you can go find out.
Do we have to roleplay it? Why can't we just like speed this along?
I walk up to the wagon
we just
man and
ask?
I say, "How much?"
Hello,
for your-
wagon man.
Hello, wagon man. Nice wagon.
Would we
I'm Br'aad. Nice wagon.
and nicer wagon?
How much? How much for a quick trip?
Let me look.
Well, the wagon here is my only wagon. I'm thinking it might be at least 10
I have
gold for
pizza
the
in the
trip
fridge.
you're going to take.
And let me think for a second, please. Thank you.
I am the wagon
I'm sitting here trying to do
goblin.
math to decipher how much it'll cost
I
because it
will
actually
give you
has a rate.
I will
In
give
all
you
my fucking
and
ear.
one wagon in
I'm
my
the
rear.
wagon man.
I will give you 1 hammer, 1 crowbar, and an ounce of pocket lint.
Deal.
We're on a wagon.
Stop.
I'm the horse on the wagon. I'm a wise horse.
There you go. We have expedited the
I'm the
process,
horse.
and now we are on our way.
Horse noise.
Whoa.
Wow, you have come to my castle.
Now grab that
man.
motherfucking
I am the
beast.
yes.
Yeah.
I am Lord
Fucking
Dracula.
stop.
I will suck
Okay,
your blood and
I am going to shit my pants. Anyways.
okay. Sylvan,
Yeah, he's gonna shit his
Sylvan,
pants.
roll to shit your pants.
That is a 3. It is a very sloppy shit.
Actually, you'd think it would be a little because it's 3, but it's a lot.
Oh.
It would cost you about 7 gold
That'll
Each?
be 7 gold.
How,
in total.
how
in total.
about
In
actually,
total.
how about
Thing.
5 gold?
That's
No,
not how it works.
6 gold.
That's-
Take early.
that's not how it works.
Gold
It's
is
a flat.
shake on it.
Okay, for brevity's sake,
Deal.
we want to say we got the thing.
We get the wagon, we
I'm
travel.
removing 7 gold. I've paid for it.
Okay, did cost about 7 gold.
I like that we did a fake negotiation and I was actually totally like bought into it for some reason.
I loved it.
I was so zoned out. I hardly even know what
how the
happened.
editor is
So.
gonna make sense of
This is
any
the
of
wagon,
that.
man.
Editor, leave that in.
Okay.
That was
I
canon.
don't think it was. I really don't.
It
I
was
don't know
because
what
the
happened.
editor's gonna
No,
leave
No,
it in.
Fantasy
I
fan
don't.
editor.
I don't know what happened, so I'm very
Editor, leave
scared.
that in. Fans, I want fan art of the wagon man.
I have left it in. It is now canon.
He is small.
All right,
he got
so-
pointy ears.
The party. Everyone boards the wagon.
Mohawk.
Who is driving the wagon?
I'll drive the wagon.
I mean, I'll drive the wagon.
Do you have proficiency in land vehicles?
Bitch, I can turn into a horse. I know how these things
I'm
work.
asking, do you have proficiency in land vehicles? It's a simple yes or
Turn
no
into a
question.
horse and drive the wagon.
It is actually because of how many people we have as a 2-horse wagon.
I will be one of the horses.
Why?
I'm just kidding.
drive the
I don't want to
taxi.
do it.
Do you have?
I want to drive
a-
the
do
wagon.
you have a?
No, I don't.
Okay,
Jared.
make
Nobody
an animal
does.
handling check.
Fine.
This is literally all it takes. If you have proficiency, you would have gotten your proficiency bonus to the roll. So that's why I was asking.
21.
Okay, you drive the fucking wagon.
Pure.
Wow, you're really driving that wagon.
You whip the reins.
I love
and
driv-
you begin
I love
traveling
driving
down
wagons.
the dirt road on the way to the small town of Oaklight, and that is where we're going to take a break. Hey, this is the end of the episode where we shout out all the really cool people who make this possible in the first place. So I want to give a big shout out to Divinator, Bitchy Boy, Wholesome, Mountains Thunder Thighs, Jared Lyons, Br'aad, The Big Motherfucking Cheese, George Benji, Hyper Retron, Salutation, Abel, Tarantula General, so I salute you, Anastasia Purple, Taxis Drow, Jessifer, Bella, Jay Newell, Storm, Colton Bradburn, Vroom, sorry, Cadus, Posius, Josh Patacek, Zelnerd, Slatica Gaming, Curious Cosplayer, Kira M, Anna Raquel Perez, Oathkeeper, Alexander Campbell, Imperative, Pariah Purple, Pine Incorporated, Master Methius, Daisho 420, Melia Nito, Andrew Gyogu, and Bugsy Burners. That's it. We out of here. Psych. Cement. That's concrete, baby.